This is the complete journey through the 48 laws of power. Each law reveals how power is gained, protected, and used against others. Listen carefully, because ignoring these laws can cost everything. Law 1. Never outshine the master. If you make your superior feel threatened, they will crush you. Always make those above you feel secure, even if you are smarter or more talented. Example: many ambitious advisors were destroyed for shining too brightly in front of kings. They forgot power hates competition. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn to use enemies. Friends are emotional and can betray out of envy. Enemies, when won over, are more loyal because they have something to prove. Example: leaders often elevated former rivals into trusted allies, while friends stab them in the back. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. If people know your plans, they can prepare against you. Deception creates advantage. Example: great strategists always mislead their enemies with false moves, hiding their true goal until it's too late. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. The more you talk, the more you reveal. Silence creates mystery and control. Example: powerful rulers often spoke little, forcing others to reveal themselves while they stayed unreadable. Law 5. Guard your reputation with your life. Reputation is the foundation of power. Once it's damaged, everything else collapses. Example: a single rumor has destroyed empires, but a strong reputation has kept weak men untouchable. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. You cannot hide in the shadows. Power demands visibility. Make yourself noticed. Example: great leaders use dramatic gestures and appearances to stay unforgettable. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Make others carry the burden, then claim the reward. Example: many kings never wrote a single word, yet books bore their names. Law 8. Make people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Never chase. Force others to act first, then trap them. Example: generals lured enemies into their chosen battlefield, guaranteeing victory. Law 9. Win through actions, never through argument. Words rarely convince. Actions cannot be denied. Example: one bold move proves more than hours of debate. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Misery spreads like a disease. Distance yourself or it will consume you. Example: kings banished the cursed and unlucky from their courts to keep fortune on their side. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. If people cannot function without you, they will never betray you. Example: rulers who made their ministers dependent on favor never lost loyalty. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A single act of kindness builds trust for future deception. Example: criminals offered gifts before betrayal, lowering their victim's guard. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to self-interest. Do not beg for mercy. Show others what they gain by helping you. Example: leaders secured support by promising rewards, not by asking favors. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Gather information while appearing loyal. Example: courts were filled with false friends, secretly reporting back to their masters. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. If you leave them alive, they will rise again. Example: ancient emperors destroyed rivals completely, never allowing survivors to seek revenge. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. The less available you are, the more value people place on you. Example: artists and rulers vanished from the public eye, making their return unforgettable. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Fear grows when people cannot predict your moves. Example: leaders who acted unpredictably made everyone too cautious to act against them. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Safety lies in being among people, not hiding away. Example: kings who locked themselves in castles grew weak and blind to reality. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Some people cannot be controlled and will fight to the end if insulted. Example: many rulers underestimated enemies only to face destruction. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Stay independent and free. Commitment binds you. Example: leaders who refused permanent alliances could shift power as needed. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Appearing weak or foolish makes others overconfident. Example: masters of deception won by pretending to be harmless until it was too late. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When weak, surrender gracefully, buying time to recover. Example: defeated leaders surrendered to return stronger later. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Focus beats spreading thin. Example: great conquerors put all resources into decisive battles. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Charm, obedience, and subtlety keep power secure. Example: survivors of royal courts mastered flattery and silence. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Do not accept the identity given to you. Build your own. Example: leaders reinvented themselves to rise beyond their past. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Never appear guilty. Use others as scapegoats. Example: kings blamed ministers for failures while keeping their own image pure. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Offer faith or vision. Followers will obey blindly. Example: cult leaders promised meaning and gained absolute devotion. Law 28. Interaction with boldness. Hesitation invites defeat. Boldness wins respect. Example: bold generals inspired armies, while cautious ones lost battles. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Do not act blindly. See beyond the present. Example: builders of empires calculated every step until victory. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Hide the hard work. Show only the results. Example: artists concealed struggle, making genius look natural. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Let people choose, but always from your options. Example: leaders offered limited choices, both benefiting themselves. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is harsh. Fantasy rules hearts. Example: rulers fed illusions of glory and were adored. Law 33. Discover each man's weak spot. Everyone has a weakness. Find it, and you hold the key. Example: manipulators studied desires and fears to control. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Carry yourself with dignity, and others will follow. Example: confident pretenders often gained crowns by acting like rulers before they were. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Acting too soon or too late ruins everything. Example: successful leaders struck at the exact right moment. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring what you can't get makes you stronger. Example: envious rulers destroy themselves chasing the unattainable. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Dramatic visuals impress more than words. Example: emperors staged grand displays to hold loyalty. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Blend in while keeping your true thoughts hidden. Example: outsiders who openly opposed customs were destroyed. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Agitation confuses enemies. Example: manipulators provoked anger, then struck while others lost control. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. What's free is dangerous. Everything has a cost. Example: accepting gifts often meant accepting chains. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Do not try to replace greatness directly. Create your own path. Example: successors who imitated legends were forgotten. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Remove the leader and the group collapses. Example: armies disbanded when their general was eliminated. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Force creates resistance. Persuasion secures loyalty. Example: wise leaders inspired belief instead of ruling by fear alone. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Imitate others to confuse or expose them. Example: mocking enemies by reflecting their behavior destroyed their confidence. Law 45. Preach change, but never too much at once. People fear sudden shifts. Introduce change slowly. Example: reformers who moved too fast were killed. Those who moved slowly reshaped nations. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection provokes envy. Example: rulers who showed small flaws won love, while flawless ones drew hatred. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. Victory is dangerous if you don't know when to stop. Example: conquerors destroyed themselves by taking more than they could hold. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Adapt like water. Be flexible, unpredictable, and untouchable. Example: masters of survival never let themselves be defined or pinned down. This was the complete breakdown of the 48 laws of power. If you want to master power, influence, and control, follow the Dark Playbook, your guide into the dark truths of psychology. Subscribe now, because knowledge is power, and power decides everything.